Hello and welcome back to another video brought to you by ResurrectGames. I'm Mohammed and today we have with me Ray.
Hello guys.
How's it going? Yeah, so Ray's going to be showing you how we made this and how it works, this zombie arena thing that we talked about previously, and we're going to be showing you how to make it as well. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, Ray, just walk us through how it works.
Basically you start by tapping the button
Right, okay,
and then
yeah,
press it and then just walk in here. Usually there's some like weapons and shit in here. Grab that and then just walk through here.
okay.
And then you just enter the arena and then eventually stuff will spawn out of the dispensers and then you fight it.
Oh, cool.
But
Okay.
we've just got arrows.
Right, you know what, I'll put some zombies in for them to spawn and
Alright.
we'll have a little demo going on. Because it's going in a loop, there's rounds, so each round's more zombies and more monsters will spawn. You can even make stuff spawn from it, such as swords or armor, etc., which would be quite cool. There we go. So if you put more zombies in all of them, there'll be more coming out. And when you can see that from our previous video, we have made a few changes. We've made some improvements. We put more dispensers to make it a little bit harder. And so now we're going to show you how to make it. So let's go ahead and do that. Right, so you can skip this bit, this is where I explain how it works. If you want to skip the tutorial, just click here. Now, how this works is when you click this button, the current comes out, it keeps going around in a loop, and it keeps going through these repeaters until forever, really. So let me show you how it works. If you right click on that, you can see something comes out of the dispensers, but the current keeps going around, and something will keep coming out of the dispensers until you stop the game yourself. And how we stop the game is by right clicking on this lever, and this will cancel the connection between the two redstone wires, and then there's no more current for dispensers to work. Also, you want to keep in mind that these repeaters are really important, so make sure you have them after a few redstone wires, because over time the connection gets weaker, and so you might notice that if you have too long of a wire like this, the connection will get weaker eventually. So you want to have a repeater which will repeat the signal, making it strong again. So let's go ahead and make this. These are the tools that we'll be using for this tutorial. So these are the things you need to make the game. If you're using the old texture pack, here's the old textures. I'll make these 2 blocks forward. So you want to leave a 2 block gap at the back. I'm using obsidian for the floor because if I spawn creepers from these dispensers and they blow up around here, then obviously obsidian doesn't get destroyed by creepers, and so that would be quite convenient. Now, first of all, I'm going to make our redstone layer actually, coming out of there, and I'm going to bring it down here. So we have a redstone wire here. Now, as you can see in our previous example, we're going to need a lot of repeaters. The more repeaters you have, the more delay it's going to add between each round. So you have 2 across like that. Keeping in mind, if you have a look at this wiggly line, that is opposite to that, because obviously we want the circuit going around in a circle. So let's connect this up. Connect that to that. Connect this out. And connect it to that. And then connect this to that. And that looks pretty good. Now, when you right click on the repeaters, it'll move this little trigger forward. And if you have it at 4, which means it adds on a second delay, I think. So the more of them are on 4, the more delay it will add. And you need at least 4 of them to be on a delay, a longer delay, so then it doesn't loop, like I explained before. So let's add a little start button. So let's put down, let me see, let's choose dirt, and let's put a button on it. So when you right click on this button, the current goes out and it goes through this and it keeps going around, as you can see. So that's worked out pretty well. Now what you don't want to do is this, use a lever instead, because a lever, if you leave it turned on, the current will go all around, and that's it. You've completed the circuit. So if you turn this off, it won't get turned off. There will be no loop, so that you don't really want to do that. Use a button instead, which only sets out one signal. Okay, so let's just break this connection here and let the current run out. There we go, and connect it back up. Okay, so after doing that, we're going to connect the dispensers now. If you connect the dispensers with redstone, what will happen is this. This means that the current is still going around, but nothing is connecting to the dispensers, so you have to do this, which obviously means there are less dispensers connected to the redstone. But what we found out was if we use a repeater for all of them, it works out better. That means all of these are connected. Ray, could you just press the button?
Yep.
Yeah. So if we have a look from up here, Ray's going to press the button, the current comes and it goes to all of them. Hopefully. Yes, it does. There we go. And that means the dispenser should work. What you can also do is add a delay between all of these, so they all come out at different times. And so that'd be pretty cool. Now we have the dispensers in place, and we also have the loop in place and the starting button. We need something to stop the game. To stop the game, what you need to do is break one of these redstone wires, right click and put a block down, and then make another block 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks away. Sorry, 4 blocks away, and have it 2 blocks high. And on this, you want to put a sticky piston. That's going to hold our grass block. You can even use a diamond for this, but that's up to you. So if you put a lever here, and when you pull this lever, it will block the connection between the 2 wires, as you can see there. So they're both connected, broken. So this is what's going to stop our connection and stop the game if we need to. You can also put this on the back or the other side. That's really up to you on how you want it. So the bigger you make this circuit, the better or the more delay it will be between each round. As you can see, ours is quite big because we want a lot of the time between each round, so we can have enough time to kill the zombies that are spawned. With that done, that is pretty much it. Now let's go ahead and fill these up. Ray, let's fill this up with something. I'm going to put some arrows in here. You know what? We might as well put a sword in this one. That one it is. Now, once this block runs out, it'll move on to this one and so on. So this can go on for a long time. So it'll be quite fun to have quite a lot of these and quite a lot of your friends playing along this Hunger Games kind of that type of thing. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Let's right click on our button and see if it works. So the circuit is going around, and when the circuit reaches there, it spawns more, and it also shoots out the arrows, and you can see it puts out the sword. You can even put food in there to help players on each rounds. So that is pretty much it. This is how you make the zombie survival game, which is really cool, and it's a lot of fun to play with your friends. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video, like this video, and we'll see you in the next video.